So in this tutorial I will be showing you how I draw my faces for fashion figures, starting with a simple circle. I usually start from light to dark, doesn't need to be perfect. Draw on some guidelines. His face will be face forward, just for simplicity purposes. Draw a neck, and then I don't know why I put that ear up so high, but yeah, we're gonna redo that. Try to get everything as even, equal as possible. So once we get all of our lines in there, I usually start with the eyes. I'm just putting in kind of like placeholders, so those will be perfected and defined later down the line. I'm just more so putting things in the proper spaces, just to kind of measure everything out to make sure they're not too close or too far away. So I have all my placeholders. Fast forward. Now on this part, I erased all of the face that I did because I decided I did not like it, which is why you see an empty face with hair. So I didn't like, I don't know, sometimes I just don't like how the eyes are, so I'm very picky on that. So I was like, let me just scratch that and start fresh. That line is not straight, but that's okay. It's really honestly more of just like a guide. It's, it doesn't need to be perfect. With the eyes, start with an almond shape. There's plenty of different shapes, but I usually go for an almond shape. It's pretty simple. Filling in my lip and the brow line. I usually just start with, like I said, like more of a placeholder and then fill it in as I go. So you just see me now defining the lids, the brow, extending the brow, the bridge of the nose, and then framing the face. We're going to draw on some eyelashes. Darken the outline that you have. So start darkening everything. Erase, clean away any unwanted lines. I did add like a little mole there just because, I don't know, just feels like it fit her. And just defining the hair, like filling the hair in. Thickening the brows. Sharp lines, but not, you want to have like a little bit of space between the waves. I do go over stuff a lot. I try not to like overkill and just kind of like do too much at once, because I used to do that, and then I would kind of like be like, I got ahead of myself. So I start very light and I just keep working like the definition in as I go. But once I decide, like with her, decided, okay, this is the look, it fits, the face is framed, the hair frames the face nicely. I like the shape of the eyes, the lips, the placement of the features. Once I kind of examine all that and it's satisfactory to me, that's when I'll just kind of continue to go over everything to define it, and to seal it in, I guess. You see me like defining her chin. Here we have a second figure starting again with a simple circle. She will be, I guess, lightly angled, very slightly. Same thing here. So I use my guidelines for the eyes, and then I just kind of put in the placeholders for the eyes, nose, and lips, just to make sure that they are a decent, they're decently measured apart, so they're not too close or not too far. And then you start to define those little by little. I did honestly end up going back on this particular one and changing her eyebrows. Sometimes I'm like, those eyebrows just aren't cutting it for me. I don't know, but this is just, just trying to not be like a perfectionist, just trying to show how, what the process is. So very simple. Start with your circle. And then some people, it's very intricate with the guidelines. For me, I like simplicity, so I just use very minimal guidelines, just only what's necessary. I'm very visual, so a lot of what I do is more so by sight, trial and error, and just kind of revising what's needed. But I've learned to not go in so dark initially, because when I first started, doing this, I was just, I don't know, I guess I'm a heavy-handed person, so I was going in way too dark, and it's hard to come back from that sometimes. So try to start out light to dark, not dark and then try to fix it. So very simple, nothing too, fancy. With practice, you just get better and better. I'm still practicing, and I'm still learning little things that can make the process easier for me. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, and let me know if you have any other ideas or any other videos that you'd be interested in seeing for me. Thanks for watching.